All right, listen, I keep telling y'all, every time you think the Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith situation can't get any crazier, boom, here comes 50 Cent trolling like it's his full-time job. And this time, he picked Easter Sunday to do it. Like, bro, you couldn't wait one day. Nah, he woke up and said, yeah, I'm choosing chaos today. And what he said about Will and Jada's marriage, let's just say the internet is going crazy right now. So here's what happened. 50 Cent jumps on Instagram, right? And instead of posting something like Happy Easter with some church vibe, this man posted a video of Jada Pinkett Smith talking about her marriage. Now, Jada Pinkett has been in the news lately. She been going on tour just talking about her relationship with Will. Last week, she was on a talk show basically saying that she has not let Will Smith back in the house to live with her.
Are y'all living together?
It's just this beautiful connection. We will.
Mm-hmm. Look at that.
Not right now.
But you will.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why do you say that with such
clarity?
Because that's what it's going to be.
That's where it's headed.
Yeah.
And you both are on that page.
Yeah. And, but right now, I really do enjoy my space.
Yeah.
I've been living
alone.
I am my mother's only child.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. And so having this time that I've had to myself has been fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get to know me, even to have my house exactly how I want it. I don't have to be like, well, what color do you want this wall? You know what I mean? I can just do it.
You're the chooser.
I'm the chooser.
You're the chooser.
Right.
So when you imagine your life back together, because I'm sure you've seen it, how does that look to you?
We don't know yet.
You'll build that.
We'll build that. And it'll be something new.
Yeah, that sounds crazy. Then she went on a whole nother podcast with a guy that almost looks just like Will Smith and basically said, it's not your partner's job to make you happy. You got to find happiness within yourself. And she admitted she thought the marriage would fix everything, but it didn't. Now let's pause right here because that already sounds like something that's going to trigger people. But 50, he ain't just posted and keep it neutral. Nah, he added a caption. And this is where it got disrespectful. He said, "God damn, Father God, thank you for not letting me get into no relationship like this. Happy Easter." Man, on Easter, he basically said, "God, thank you for saving me from this type of marriage." That's wild.
It is not his responsibility to make you happy. He can't. It's impossible. But it took me forever. Hard-headed, stubborn, because that romantic idea. And that's why I talk about checking the boxes. It's like, I did everything I was supposed to do. You get to have your dream. How come I'm not having mine? And that's because Will was doing what he wanted to do.
He was making himself happy.
He was making himself happy.
And he says that to you, doesn't he? He says, when you separate, he says he wants you to go and...
He's like, go. Don't make yourself happy.
Now, let's be real for a second. We're not talking about a random couple. We're talking about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. This is like the most confusing marriage in Hollywood history. Like, they've been married but separated since 2016. They had a whole entanglement situation. They had to go on interviews and basically redefine marriage every other year. At one point, Will literally said, "bad marriage for life." Like, what does that even mean? So when 50 posted that, he wasn't just joking. He was basically saying what a lot of people been thinking but scared to say out loud. Now, let me tell you, the comments, absolute war zone. You got one side saying 50 speaking facts. That relationship looks stressful as hell. Will been suffering for years. Now, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people feel like Will be looking defeated sometimes. But then you got the other side defending Jada heavy. They like, y'all missing the point. She talking about self-love. You can't rely on your partner for happiness. And honestly, they not completely wrong. Because what Jada said, that's actually something therapists say all the time. But here's the problem. It's not what she said. It's who said it and the history behind it. That's why people reacting like this.
Our relationship started with therapy, right? Our first date was like, hey, I think you're kind of cute. I think you're cute too. Hey, let's go to therapy. Yeah, but it's been really important for us to focus on communication.
Yeah.
We've had, human beings are creatures of example. So it's, neither of our parents stayed together. Our grandparents, only one set of our grandparents stayed together. And it's you don't have an example of what a successful relationship is supposed to be. So we both realized that and worked hard to focus and study and learn and
yeah, relationships don't just happen. You gotta
yeah,
work at them.
It's work.
And we work hard.
Yes, it's not only a job, it's an adventure.
But a lot of people forgot to mention the point where she said that she been letting Will do his thing. There's been a clip that's been circulating on the internet like last week, shows Will Smith out of the country having a good old time with some new woman. Yeah, so it seems like Will Smith is living his best life. So let's not act surprised because 50 Cent been on Will and Jada's neck. Remember when the whole entanglement situation happened? 50 actually DM'd Will Smith like he was trying to check on him. At first it seemed genuine, then it turned into low-key trolling real quick. And allegedly, Will got fed up and told him, F you, 50. So yeah, this ain't new. 50 been looking at their relationship like, yeah, I'm staying far away from that.
Do you get that?
You know, they can feel betrayed.
Yeah.
You know, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, because life is messy, you know, and so is marriage. And unfortunately, it's not anybody's business of what's going on in the most inner sanctum of our house. And so we've done it the best way that we needed to do it for us.
Right.
We can't live for other people, and I'm just sorry about that.
Yeah.
Is that kind of the message for people who are saying, I'm confused, they let me down?
Yeah, you're like,
people
what's
can
your
be
message?
confused and people can be let down. You know what I mean? It's like if you really take time and if you read the book, right? And I think that's what people need. People need context. They need to read the book.
But let me say this. This whole situation really showed how people view relationships today. Some people want traditional marriage, loyalty, structure, and others are like, we define our own relationship. We grow individually. We don't follow rules. And Will and Jada, they in that second category, heavy. 50 Cent just not with that at all. I ain't gonna lie. I need to hear from y'all on this one. Was 50 Cent speaking facts, or was he out of pocket posting that on Easter? Let me know what you think in the comments right now, and make sure you like this video and subscribe. Because you know if 50 Cent says anything else, I'm gonna be the first one to have it, so keep it locked.